health. How lovely. How lovely. Everybody's in here waiting for me. I'm sorry, everybody. I can't even see straight. I swear. There, that's better. I think I come in the middle of something. Sorry, guys. Hi, Andrea. Welcome, welcome. How are you this evening? That's funny, Karina. Yeah, and just if I could hang upside down, it might help my headache. Hello, Niecy. Oh, God. Thanks, Jen, as well. Yeah, I'm an old bat. Yeah, okay, I don't need that in there because the screen already went black and we're in our green. Alrighty. They want me to try, Jesus, I can't even think. It's a good thing I got a second mind here. Be good for something. Hardwire my system into the modem is what they want me to do to stop that blacking out. They think it could be that. I can't argue with them because the quality of my internet, it comes and goes all the time. It's not supposed to do that. Okay. And anyways, my baby doggy, he's really good. He's under my chair right now on his little blanket on the floor underneath the chair. He doesn't stray far from me, so he'll sleep through most of this. And when he wants attention, he'll let us all know, believe you me. Believe you me. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, thank you. Okay, I thought you were going to tell me something was wrong. Not that anybody pays attention to it even in there. Normally they don't. I don't even know why we bother even posting it in there, but hey, you know. So let's get a smudge up while we're sitting here. Hello, Joanna. Okay, let me see here. I'm going to finish off this last smudge stick. Been using it for personal as well. I didn't yet today, but I did yesterday. I'd like to get this used up. Get a nice little smudge. We're liable to have a big campfire going here shortly. For realsy. For real. There we go. Okay. Just let that burn for a minute. Don't want it getting carried away. Fall off if you're falling off. This is to bring a cleansing to our general atmosphere. This is to bring direction and guidance from spirit and from my guides as well on my personal level. Oh, yes. Oh, God. Maybe I was withdrawing from smudge smoke. Maybe that's why I got a headache. I don't get a lot of headaches. Well, let's get our cards freshened up a little bit. This clears away any negative energy. And smudges are proven by science. The sages, anyways. I don't know about what I burn. Well, with sage, yes. When you burn a smudge in your house, it kills away 95% of any airborne bacteria. Cold and flu season, smudge the bejesus right out of your house. Okay? Okay, so there's some for you guys. All intentions behind that everybody has a wonderful reading this evening. And you can just sit back and watch if you want. You don't have to. Actually, you know, because you're here, get a reading. You don't need to. You can sit back and just watch if you're more comfortable doing that. We're welcome and open to everybody. All right, there we go. That's gonna burn for a bit, I think. Hello, Sherita. Well, I don't know if Jennifer's and mine are the same or what they are, but Niecy, just one moment. Because I'm in my PayPal there. It's working. That's mine. You can try that again. And here we go again. I'm not seeing my own posts. Karina just used it. Okay. Let me get back in here to PayPal, and we'll start with you if you're the first one here. Let's see what we have. Okay, yes. And then Andrea, you're going to be after Karina here, all right? Okay, not sure, Karina, what you've got I supported in career and job opportunities. I think I need a little bit more clarification there from you. You said I, and that doesn't make any sense to me. Sorry. My post showed, I'm not seeing it. Oh, not seeing it at all. Why is that? That is weird. Nowheres. That's just strange. testing, testing. Well, I see that. That came up. I don't know. Everything's weird lately, and I mean right out there weird. Okay, so, okay. You were looking for promotions, okay, in your career, your job. Is that correct, Karina? Okay. Well, let's find out. Let's get your shuffle up here. We're going to start with Karina and Andrea. You'll be after Karina. What's going on for Karina? She's looking for career information such as there's a possible she could get a promotion where she's now employed. And she's debating whether or not she should stay where she is or try something new. So a little direction there. Hi, Beth. I'm all over the place. Holy jeez, what's going on here? Ah. Oh boy, I gotta get my fingers in action here and my hands to work. I'm okay so much now. I've been drinking some really nice tea that was given to me at Christmas from Carl SF. A whole box of mixed tea. Oh God, there must be 7 or 8 different flavors and kinds. I tried the mint, and that was good. I like anything that's mint. And then this one here is the peppermint with licorice and something else. I don't know. Here's the tang I wanted. Not quite as strong as I thought it would be. So what should Karina do? Is a possibility of getting promoted where she is, or should she think about going somewhere else? She wants to move ahead. You're more than welcome to just sit back and watch if you'd like to, Beth. Okay. All right, here we go. This is for Karina. Oh, well, I guess what we can derive from the less positive cards are lessons to be learned, being given the inside scoop. Be careful, because what you got was the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords right now in this moment for you, Karina, is ignore any gossip that you may be hearing anywhere along the way. Okay. But that's who we've got here. And whatever you're thinking on doing as well, whether you stay or whether you go, Keep everything to yourself. Don't share at work. Don't share with people that you work with. You keep your thoughts to yourself. That's a form of protection. So it kind of like it thins out the competition. You know, if you confided in somebody over lunch or coffee at work and said, well, I've been kind of like searching the job market to see what else is out there. This person could be not who you think they are, and then puts the word out real quick. Oh, she's going to just walk off the job. She's looking for another job. You know what happens after that? You get your butt hauled into human resources, and you're standing there defending yourself over a thought. There's nothing. Don't let anybody, Karina, make you feel like you've done something wrong because you're looking to better yourself. You can't control employees that way. You know what I'm saying? Even managers and supervisors, you know, they always keep their eye peeled for something even better than what they already have, unless they're kind of stuck there, right? And you're not breaking any laws or any rules or anything like that. You can't trust everybody that's around you. They're not all going to be in support, because some are going to be jealous. All right? Let me see here. We're not done. We're not done. We're not done. Let's see. The Page of Swords, yes. Boys, that's a nasty card at times. I'll tell you that right off. Just nastiness. I tell you. So the generic meaning, though, of the card, we always give credit to the generic meaning, because maybe even you could pick something up out of that. This card represents a person usually younger, or somebody that's older, but they're young at heart. They just have that way about them. Here's the thing with this person. They have a secret agenda. They have a secret agenda, and that's to get ahead, to move ahead. And if that means stepping on your head to get there, they will. But they come off as being everybody's friend because they don't want to offend. They don't want to have anything bounce back at them that's not positive and supportive of them. They know how to play the ring. They know how to play the game. This person can be a threat to anybody else working in that company. Anybody. They should all feel under threat, but most people think, oh, she's okay, he's okay, you know. They've got a secret agenda, and this could take on the form of gossip or slander. Just putting not so much slander. It's not going to be that heavy. It's not going to go in that kind of direction, but unsavory gossip. Well, you know, I think, you know, that she's, I don't know, she said something about she's looking for work elsewhere, and I don't think she really cares for it here. That's what I picked up on. I'm just telling you what I picked up on. She doesn't like most of the people, I don't think. They don't say anything concrete. It's all assumptions, right? That way they really don't get into trouble. Although this page often appears witty and charming, they thrive on the attention and the self-interest. They are very self-interested, like I told you. Everything's self-serving. And with that, they can't get there on the honest keel of things. What they can get there on is somebody else's shoulders, somebody else's back. They don't work their way to the top. They claw, they bite, they tear, they rip, they destroy. Whatever is in their way, one at a time. That's what they do unless they mess up. 9 out of 10 times, eventually these people mess up. People like this. All right? You can't go on a string like that for very long without it having coming back on you, and putting them on their butt is where they need to be. This card also shows a legal matter. There could, yeah, see, there's the complaint at work. What did I tell you? Generic meaning here. Complaint at work. You may also, off on the side, and maybe not too, that you may need to sign a contract or other documents. The advice of the card. You need to be precise in all your verbal and written communications, because if not, you will be misunderstood, or little jackass here could end up causing you a lot of problems and twisting your words, implying that you meant something different than what you said. You have got to be literal in everything you say, and you need to nail that home to the person that it's going to. All right? You need them to know. You see what I wrote? You see what I said? I mean it exactly like that. Don't be reading anything else into it. It is what it is. And then you can, you can further speculate out on that. Your keywords are complaints and bitchiness, backstab, which is backstabbing, cutting words, legal issues, paperwork. But you've got somebody at work, Karina, that is not a friend of yours. Hold on while I finish this question off here. Hold on. I've got my big... For Christ's sake, I can't do anything right today. I've got my big rose quartz here with me tonight. It's the first time I've had it out. And I've got my blue appetit down my bra. It's got to help. It has to help. Oh, 1 second. I got to take the... Oh, shoot. I think this is the number. Just one moment. Shit, wrong window. For Christ's sake, get me to do 3 things all at once. I can't. 2995. Try that. There. It's somebody else in the house. They're messaging me because they didn't want to interrupt. Wrong window, Jennifer. Wrong window, wrong window. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, Karina. Is there a chance that Karina could receive a promotion at work? At the job she's at? No, you're not. There's no promotion there. All right, so Karina is playing with the idea of looking for someplace else to work. Is she better off? She's to keep looking? How long will it be before she finds another job? Are we looking at 4 months? Will she be employed elsewhere within 4 months? Will she be employed elsewhere within 3 months? Within 2 months? Will she be employed elsewhere within a month? So it's 2 months? She says yes, right on the dime. There you go, Karina. There you go. Okay. All right, let me see here now. I hope that that's okay and gave you some insight there, Karina, for sure. Okay, let's see what we're doing here. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you very much, Karina. Always interesting. And appreciate you really being here as well. So, Andrea. And I think it's Andrea Fowler. But I like the sound of Andrea. Just a card for money this month for January. Are you up front and center? You got your ears on, Andrea? There you are. Alrighty, let's see. This is a question for Andrea. Financial, please. Money for the month of January. What's going on in the money department? For the month of January 2020 for Andrea. What is up? What is going on? What is going down? What's going on for Andrea? money, January 2020. What's going on this month for Andrea? Be careful. Damn. Drea, you got the one card you wouldn't want to get with a question like yours. Unless you're prepared for this, you know something's coming. Seven of Swords. It's the Thief card of Tarot. Loss is the prompt. So, wow, Drea. This card turns up, and basically it implies here that something's being taken from you. Could be right from under your nose. It could be somebody that you know. Boys, I hope all the readings aren't going to be like this. I don't like the tone that's being set here tonight at all. Oh my goodness sakes. Jeez. With the 7, it's known as the Thief card of Tarot because it reveals something being taken from you. Often it validates your suspicions as well. So if your intuition is telling you not to trust, then you need to follow that, investigate that, find the details rather than agree to an offer straight away. Yeah, I just heard it, and it's so old. If it's too good to be true, then it probably is. It probably is not what somebody's trying to lead you towards here. Wait until you have evidence that this is a genuine offer. Also, this card is asking you to take extra care of your possessions and to protect yourself from negative people who drain your energy. The advice is protect your assets and examine the motives of others very, very carefully and be on your guard. The keywords are theft, negative people, insecurity, intuition, mistrust, decisions and protection. I don't feel like this is going to ruin you, even if somebody did take something that had monetary value to it. I don't feel like this is going to devastate you. I don't feel, do you know what? It's best that if somebody's going to steal from you or take something from you, you being blind about it and all that, then let it be what it is. Let them take it, and then you expose them. You've caught them red-handed, and it's ruined them. They get more harm out of what they did to you than you do. Put it that way. And you look at it this way too. You weigh it, right? And you go, this was just a small incident compared to how big it could have been. Better to lose a little and never see that again than to be impacted in a large way. You're going to nip that in the bud because I can see that coming. I can just see it. It's not going to devastate you. But you have suspicions of people around you, Drea. You better start listening up to your intuition when it comes to this. This doesn't make you a judgmental person. It doesn't make you that kind of person that goes around looking to blame other people. It isn't any of those things. It's about being on the ball. It's about paying attention to what's hanging in front of you here. All right? And when your gut starts singing, your intuition's going into full operatic scale, you're not far from the truth. You're probably dead on. You're probably nailing it. So, just give me a minute here, just to see if there's anything else. It may set you back a month or two. until it gets straightened away or you get caught up again. I don't know which way that's going to work for you. Did you already put some money into something? Did you invest in somebody or something? Or did you make a loan to somebody? Has that happened already, Andrea? I think I'm lagging or she's, yeah. No? Okay, well, don't. Whatever you do, you got to start the process of elimination here in order to protect yourself, all right? What is it that other people can get their hands on? Um, I'm trying to see what it is that's being taken. Is it your job? Is it your hours at work? Um, I hate when that happens. Why give me half a picture? And I feel you're very innocent in all this. You haven't got a clue. Really, you don't have a clue. You're like, well, I don't know people like that, is what you'll be saying to yourself. I don't know people that would go outrightly steal, or anything like that. But if you work outside the home, this could be the loss of hours. You lose yours and get caught back, and somebody else brings them up more. That's unfair. That's like a theft in a way. Um, let me try to zero in. Just give me one more minute. So I figure out what this loss is, or at least the flavor of it, so we get some direction, which way to look and which way to go. And sevens are about possibilities, so maybe that's part of it too. You know what I'm saying? That this could go just about any way. You're going to have eyes in the back of your head, and you're going to have your spidey senses and antennae twiggling out there. You are going to have to be Janie on the spot kind of a thing. Make sure that your windows are rolled up in your vehicle and it is locked whenever you walk away from it. Don't leave anything out in the open in the car. Especially if you're sporting a big stereo system or something expensive like that within the car. And if they say DVD screens, and they know there's DVDs in the car, right? And they may break into your trunk or just steal DVD. I mean, people steal the dumbest things and go to jail for it, you know, this kind of thing. So I don't know why, but I'm hearing you going, oh my God, this is crazy. Because something you might slightly overlook, unless you can really be fine-tuned into everything going on around you. It's almost like, I almost get the feeling no matter what you do to prepare, that you're going to lose a little something anyway. I don't know why that would be meant to be, but there you go. Be careful. Be on your guard. And this isn't even anything personal against you. You need to be on your guard, Drea. That's the big message. Okay, one moment here. Okay, back into, I think I want to have a list here, Jennifer. We're getting some dingles. Gosh, it seemed to ding a lot, and I'm only seeing 3 more there. It seemed like more than that. Okay. Where am I? Where's Facebook? There we go. My message box here with Jennifer. I got to think about what I'm doing here. Okay, where am I? Up here. One moment, everybody. I just got to catch Jennifer up here so she can help you guys out. If you have questions or anything she needs to know where you're at. There we go. I can barely see straight. My eyes are still burning. The drops didn't hurt at all. Help at all. Hurt at all. I can't even talk right, let alone think right. Hi, stars. Be very careful, Andrea. Yeah. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Okay, so what we have up next, who we have up next, is Ernest McReynolds. Ernest McReynolds. I thought that was Eunice, unless I'm reading it wrong. Okay, we can find that out for you. Are they here and are they present? Are they here and are they present? Hello, Dolly, Regina. Hi. I've been down all day here with a flippin' headache, so you'll have to excuse me. I was going to get your reading done today and somebody else's, and nothing got done. Oh, it's Niecy. Okay, Niecy. All right, let me look at your question again. And it is, okay, you're Pisces. Will there be a reconciliation between the Scorpio and me? All right, this is for Niecy. Is there going to be a reconciliation between her and the Scorpio? Is there going to be a reconciliation between her and Scorpio? Okay. Will there be a reconciliation between Niecy and a Scorpio? She's a Pisces. The combination. I don't know a lot about astrology, but I know when I hear them, like, wow. Will there be a reconciliation between Niecy, who's a Pisces, and a Scorpio? I'm going to cut right here. See what we've got. Oh my goodness. Do you believe in wishes, Niecy? Because that's what you got. You got the wish card. You got the wish card. What's to be said about that? If you're yearning bad enough, okay? If the ache for that Scorpio is there and it's strong enough, it just needs that little nudge to bring it closer. Go ahead and take that nudge and put it in your wish. That's all you have to do. Take that nudge, put it in your wish. Drink it. I like the night. I always do. It always makes me smile because I'm like, oh man, I get excited when I see that come up. So the generic side of the card, we're looking at the Nine of Cups. This is the magical wish card of tarot. When it appears in your reading, you'll benefit from love, from friendship, support in your projects, and harmony at home. All aspects of your life are going to flourish, and you're feeling content and fulfilled. The only glitch is being a little smug, so be sensitive in your enthusiasm to share your good fortune. Another meaning of the card is entertaining and socializing. The advice of the card we're looking at here, you're perfectly placed to manifest your dream, so go ahead. Now is the time for you to make your wish. Happiness, support, love, and entertaining, harmony, harmony at home, relationships, and abundance in all kinds of areas. This is a very good card. I'm hearing turnaround, turnaround, turnaround is what I'm hearing. Let me pull the new deck, the Oracle of the Mermaids, that covers love and romance, relationships, intimates. Let's see what's going on here for Niecy. She's a Pisces. He's a Scorpio. Is there a chance of a reconciliation between this Pisces and this Scorpio? All right. Oh my God, again. This one comes up a lot. Yearning, longing for somebody, undesired separation and pining, like pining away. That's the card that I pulled for you. It is card number 40. That's what I thought it was. That is just strange, that card coming up again. Oh my goodness. Like, that's crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm trying to do this. Give me a minute. Jeez. That's 45. I knew there was more than 40. These cards they give you a lot of insight and a lot of things to think about. It really, really does. They're so new to me. Like the book, Nothing's Broken In. They're brand spanking new. Yearning for someone you may not even have met, or yearning and pining for someone who you love and for the moment and are separated from. You may be feeling a great gulf of distance open up between you and someone you love. This may be a physical distance or a distance due to beliefs and lifestyles, yearning for a connection and a closeness that seems to be evading you at the moment, a longing for the one you love to be by your side, not being able to bear another day of separation. So it shows you're really aching inside, making choices that will enable you to be together, making choices that will enable you to be together, feeling that destiny and fate are entwining your emotions and psyche with those of the other soul. That is inevitable, that you will be together. You will be together. So there you go. There's number 2 right there. A feeling of meant to be. But until that can be so, a feeling of being star-crossed. Circumstances can be changed if both feelings are willing, longing to be with someone, even beyond this lifetime, and feeling discontent until it is so. One moment. Lilith, when will Niecy and her Scorpio come together? Will they come together within the next 3 months? Will Niecy and her Scorpio, the objects of her affections, will they be together? Will they come back together within the next 3 months? Sooner than that. It's sooner than 3 months. Will they be together within the next 2 months? Will Niecy and her Scorpio come together within the next 2 months? Let's be bolder. Will Niecy and her Scorpio come together within the next, we'll say 6 weeks? The next 5 weeks? The next 4 weeks? There it is. 5 weeks it is, Niecy. There you go. Excuse me, everybody, for just one moment. That's it for you, Niecy. Thank you very much for taking part, and I hope you enjoyed that. Okay. I don't think there's anything else. Is there a pouch on there? Okay, and tubes. Okay. And I wanted Munchos or Lays. I can't read your writing if I haven't got my glasses on. Okay. Okay. Card. Oh, the card. I forgot. One memento. There you go. Oops.
I might be back.
Coffee cream too? Okay.
I might be back in before we leave.
Yep, that's all right. Thank you very much. Nice doing business with you. Okay, so who's up next here? Who is up next? Let's see. Okay. That was Niecy. And next coming up, Sherita. Okay. Will I find true love with a good man this year is what Miss Sunshine Fee wants to know. Yay, you're here. Okay, let's find out. She wants to know, is she going to find a good man within 2020 this year? Yes, the song's in my head, Sherita, if you're wondering. Anybody else? Yes. And you know, the weird thing is, because of why that song comes in, you know, it's the sound of your name and everything, but when I hear that song on the radio, I automatically think of you, so I can't escape it either way. That's wonderful. Happy birthday when the time comes, if you're not back before then, Niecy. Is Sherita going to find herself a good man this year, 2020? It's a whole year ahead. Come on, eh? Bring her the love. All right, I'm going to cut right here, Sherita. Oh, I would say yes. You got the King of Cups. And part of him is that he makes an excellent partner. That's part of what he's all about. No, hold on, Denise. Let me see. My eyes aren't the best tonight, but I didn't. Karina, Andrea, Niecy, and Sherita. And Denise, you're not till the last. You've got, there's Sherita, then Regina, and then you. So you're 3 down. I don't know why you thought you were up next, but you're not. You're 3 down right now. So I'm going to try to get through here, but this is for Sherita. It's a really beautiful card here. Where am I? Where am I? All right. I know he makes the perfect partner. He's a really, he's an energy that's to be admired. And as a person, well, of course, even more so. He has integrity. He does. He looks the part. He has integrity. He has honor. He is sensitive. And he is devoted to his friends, his family, his career. This is a straight up guy. All right. Did nobody play? He's not the type. He doesn't play head games. He doesn't go around breaking hearts. He doesn't, you know, date constantly different women, different whatever. He's not like that. This is somebody looking for someone else that's as grounded as they are. This is somebody looking for a relationship of quality, of substance. This is somebody that has the same desires and wants as you do. So, where am I? There I am. Just said I can barely see straight here tonight. He's a very devoted person. When he makes a commitment, he's this type of person. He's loyal for life. He's yours for life. He may be distant at times because he feels everything deeply, but he may not show it. So it may leave you kind of wondering what's wrong with him in the moment. That's all it is. It's got nothing to do with you or anybody. There are things that are on his mind. He wants to be able to understand people and the motivations behind the people, to figure things out. He also indicates here, for as far as you go, you should balance empathy with others with fairness to yourself. He also represents the ideal male partner. That's why I said yes right off. The advice, Sherita, follow your emotions, but don't feel you have to explain your feelings. Just trust that you are right. Your keywords are fairness and empathy, sensitivity, loyalty, maturity, commitment, and honor. And hold on, we're going to pull one from the new deck for you here too. Just one moment. Is Sherita going to find a good man within this year of 2020 before the year's out? Will Sherita find a good man? Somebody decent, somebody upstanding, somebody honest, straightforward, and sensitive. A lot of balance. Has a lot of common sense. Somebody that will make her feel complete. Not that you're not, because you are complete with or without someone in your life, but you want someone in your life. That is going to complete your picture as far as you're concerned. This is for Sherita. Is she going to be finding a new love within the year here, 2020, before this year is up? All right, it's going to be the last run through here. Okay, and I'm going to cut. Oh, it's a beauty. Adrift, letting go, allowing a higher power force to take charge for a time. Oh my goodness. Because one dropped and one I grabbed. This was the one I grabbed, but I was thinking, looking, I'm going, but that's not the, but I had to look and see. I love this. Time and Tide. Oceanic spells and rituals. This is a gorgeous card. I should have this right up on my outside, because I painted up a sign for the house to name the house, and I called it Time and Tide. It used to hang right there by my door. If you came to my front door, you'd see it hanging, all painted on wood and everything. But she's a beauty, just a beauty. We're going to get the book out on her here. Yes. Number 18. 8 plus 1 is 9. That's intensity. That's what's going on there. The number 9's coming out at me. And that's intensity. Baby, stop. It's time for you to create a symbol of who you are within your heart. It may be that you wish to dye your hair or transform your appearance in some way. You may wish to lose weight or to shape your body via healthful exercise, using weights and swimming. It may be that you've adopted a more conservative appearance of late to suit better to your age or your job, and what your conditioning may be telling you is suitable. But the marrow and her colon druith tell you that it is up to you to determine your appearance and your wellness, your body and your style. It is also time to consider the dolphins, as marrows are strongly aligned with the dolphins, including fungi. The famous dolphin of Dingle Bay. It's also time to choose more strictly who you will interact with. The marrow's wish for you is to signal others who you are who are through the Marrows wish for you to signal to others who you are through your clothing or your jewelry, so that you may find your soul family more easily. Symbols of which appearance and clothing are one. So you want to make a statement with your appearance. Basically, that's what they're telling you here, is making a statement with your appearance. So, and when are you going to meet this infamous strange man? Let's find out. Well, let's stay within the parameters of Sherita's one card reading, and we have a question. Tarot is saying and stating that yes, to her question, the answer is yes, she will be meeting a good man at some point within this year of 2020. So could we get you to verify that, please? Is Sherita going to meet a good man, somebody suitable and matched for her within this year? She's saying yes without a hesitation. We'd like to narrow down the time frame a bit if we could. Will she meet this good man to be in a relationship with? Will this happen within the next, we'll go out there, 6 months? Will this happen within the next 6 months? Will this happen within the next 5 months? Will she meet this good man and have a relationship with him within the next 4 months? Will it happen within the next 3 months? No. So it's 4 months, right on the dime. Yes, ma'am. There you go, Sherita. Not yet, no. You haven't met them yet. No, that's true. Very true. Yes, everybody, check to see that you are still subscribed to the channel so you don't miss the notifications. And if you haven't signed on yet with the Bay of Fundy Fortunes channel, go ahead and subscribe. That way you don't miss anything. Okay, Regina Palucci. Regina Palucci. I am also Dolly, yeah. Just wondering if you see anything coming up for my hubby at work. Also, I hope you received my funds for... Yes, ma'am, I did. Thank you. Yes, ma'am, indeed. 2 days in a row, I've got you and somebody else to do. And I was going to get them both done. I've just been having... health things. I don't know what's going on, but anyways, when I get like that, I can't do anything but lay on my bed. That's it. I can't see straight. My head spins. I get dizzy. My balance gets thrown off, and then I vomit. That's what's been going on. I feel real good for a day, and then it's like something throws me back. I'm just not sure. Anyways, so Dolly is just wondering if there's anything coming up for her husband at work. What's going on for Regina's husband at work? First thing we want to see is that he's secure with his job. One more time. One more time. Okay, I'm going to cut right here. Again? Oh, what's going on? What is going on? I don't like this. Jeez. Where are you, Dolly? I know you're right here. It's the planets. You got the Thief card of Tarot just like somebody did earlier. And that's why I'm shocked that it's come up again. It shows something being taken from you. That's what it shows. That's what the card represents, is something is being taken away from you. When you say your husband's sick, he's not being taken from you. I'm just saying that I think I see where your question's going. He has a job, but he's out on sick leave. And you're wondering if that job's still going to be there much longer, or are they going to release him, retire him, something along those lines maybe. But it will feel like a loss. It'll feel more of a loss than anything. Change your future plans. You may have to make adjustments. He's the owner. You. That's what I'm seeing as a loss. Not so much if there's anything coming up, it's going to be something that's catching you off guard. I don't argue with tarot. I'm not going to put it back in. There's 78 cards in that deck. I pull one, and I get this one again. It's meant for you. There's something going on. There's some kind of a loss here going on. I'm trying to see into it here. I really am. But I get thrown for a loop when I see something like that come up, like twice, like that. That's not a fluke. Of all the cards, the other 77 cards that could have come up, no. There's just something not right here. The 7 is known as the Thief card of the Tarot because it reveals that something is being taken away from you. It often validates your suspicions. So, if your intuition is telling you not to trust, then you need to follow that. It's going to be something that hasn't happened yet, but is about to. Investigate the details rather than agree to any offers straight away. Don't take anybody's word for anything outside the family, outside the business. Wait until you have evidence that is genuine before you move forward with anything. Also, this card is asking you to take extra care of your possessions, the things that you own, and to protect yourself from negative people who drain your energy. The advice is protect your assets, examine the motives of others very, very carefully, and be on your guard. Right there says there's somebody within your midst that you cannot be completely trusted. I don't know who that could be. Okay. The keywords are theft and negative people, insecurity, intuition, mistrust, decisions, and protection. But is it going to be something big? Something's being taken. Will it be something big? I don't know how Lilith is going to help with this, but we're going to try. We are going to try. Let's see. Okay. No better. That's not a good card. No better. That would be the next one. No better. At all. That doesn't help at all. You don't want to know the next card. Just leave that where it is. Okay. This is for Dolly. Dolly's husband is sick. Is there going to be some kind of theft from the business that he owns with his brother? It's a factory. Is there going to be some kind of loss within the business? Is it somebody else outside her husband and brother-in-law that's causing this upheaval? Will you know who's causing the problems and can't be trusted? Will you know who they are? Will she know who they are? She's saying yes. Is this the theft of something you can just pick up in your arms and walk out with? Are we seeing? No. No. It's not like that. What the hell is it? Could they be somebody stealing contracts? Could it be contracts? Is that possible, Dolly? Does somebody come along and steal a client, maybe? She's really adamant about this, and she's like, it's like now and soon. Now and soon is what she's saying, whatever it is. Is this loss going to impact the business largely? Is the loss here going to impact the business in a negative way? Is it going to hurt them? In the bigger picture, no. But she's saying maybe at the same time. Will they recover from this? Will they recover from this impact on the business? She's saying they will. They will. They'll recover from that. That's what I thought. That's what I'm seeing. Somebody may be trying to steal a client from you to take them away. You're asking, is it a nephew? Well, could this be a nephew? That could be taking a client away from the factory, from the business. Could it be a nephew? No. No. She really responded to that. I felt the vibration going right up the chain into my fingers. It vibrated. No, it's not a nephew. Well, there you go. You just have to be on your toes and watch out for that. I don't know what you can do to reinforce your clients to guarantee that they're going to stay within the, the business for you guys. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea, but there you go. You need to be aware. I don't know what you're going to do about that, how you can stay on top of things. Ask some questions from the other employees. They may know. They may know. You're welcome, Dolly, and you'll be hearing from me very soon. If I have a decent day tomorrow and I don't fall sick, you'll be hearing from me tomorrow. I'll get your reading done. Thank you so much. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Okay, so our next person, I can't remember who it was now. Well, right out of my head. Right out of my head, I tells ya. Denise Avita. Denise Avita. Denise Avita. Avila. Not Avita. Avila. Denise Avila. Where is Denise? I need her question. Hi, Denise. What's your question, my dear? We've been here over an hour already. It doesn't feel like it. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Will my situation with my parents get better? There's very little communication. Let's find out. Let's find out, Denise. Denise is asking, will my situation with my parents get any better? There's very little communication. Political differences. Oh, please don't tell me it's because of you know who. Do we have to say his name? Is that why? Your parents are for and you're against, or the other way around? I take it you're in the U.S. Unfortunately. Yeah. You know, a lot of these people that are in support of the person we won't mention, a lot of them, it's going to be an ego and a pride thing that they couldn't. Are we really that wrong about him? They've supported him. They've, you know, stood by him. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. And a lot of it's a pride thing. They don't want to be proven wrong. They don't want to be proven wrong. They want to be right about him. Or whichever side believes and supports that, they want to be right. Oh, we're not doing political talk. But that's the difference, is she's not saying it. I was the one saying it. She's not saying anything. Just that they have, and that kind of stuff, it's not even political when this starts happening. It's bad because it's tearing families apart. There's a division within the families, different sides, you know. Yes, different generation. Yes. You know, I see that. I've seen it a lot with people. They'll, like here in Canada, you're either conservative or you're liberal, and then there's the smaller parties, right? And you'll get families for hundreds of years have always, why are you voting conservative when that jerk's running, blah, blah, blah? Because our family's always been conservatives. Because we always have, or liberal, or whatever. It's because that's what our family has done for the last 150 years. We always vote liberal. Always. That shit don't hold true anymore, does it? For that to be the winning argument, you know, that doesn't. It doesn't. So, her parents won't, Diana. Her parents won't speak to her. Well, they speak, but very little communication. They're on different political sides. They're another generation, another era altogether. So they don't view politics the way the younger people, the younger generation does. So they're on kind of on the outs. There's tension between her and her parents. There's tension. She wants us to improve. She wants them to see beyond their political differences and be a family first, is the way that it should be. Just too much. Yeah. Let's hope things get better. I'm going to just run through here. I'm going to cut right here. The Ten of Wands. The card is central around responsibility, duty, in the sense of it being a 10 that shows something's coming to a completion, something's coming to an end. This could very well be the rift between you and your parents, could be coming to an end. She may be lagging, Diana. It happens all the time. She might not see your comment for another 5 minutes, maybe even longer, you know. But then again, if she doesn't want to answer, she doesn't have to. That's completely up to her. She doesn't have to talk at all. That's completely up to her. But with the Ten of Wands here, it's the overwhelmed card of tarot, which shows you've been overwhelmed. You're so overwhelmed that you put that space in between you, right? Because you couldn't handle it. It was really getting you down, tearing you down, the constant trying to avoid that topic, that conversation. Everybody walking around on eggshells, for crying out loud. You've got far too much to do and too much to think about. You could be getting a little pressure at work or even on the home front. You're so absorbed in the details that you can't see the bigger picture to discern what is essential here, because emotions like that will cloud you. They do. They get in the way, and you're, you know, especially something that highly emotional, that's highly charged. It's your parents, it's your family. Another meaning is that one person or even one situation is taking all your mental energy. So you have little time to focus on your own needs. The advice is you need to set boundaries to reduce your stress. You may need to say no to certain people. Burdens, overload, confusion, exhaustion, priorities, pressure, and blocks are your keywords. I'm going to check in with Lilith on this one. I want to see what she's going to have to say about it. Yeah, it does fit your parents and the whole situation, doesn't it? This card, the overwhelm card. It really does. But let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's just get down to the nitty gritty of it all. Okay, we're still within Denise's one card reading about her parents. There's a divide there between her parents and herself. It's made things very awkward, very difficult. She really wants things to improve with her parents. Will they? Will things get better with Denise and her parents? Is the relationship between Denise and her parents going to improve? She's saying yes. Will the tension be lifted? Will the stress dissipate between them? Will everything be okay again? How long before the tension and the stress starts to dissipate and melt away? How long are we looking at here before she's comfortable with her family again? Are we looking at 2 months? No. Longer? Yep. Are we looking at 4 months? Will they be back together as a family unit within 4 months? Nope. 5 months. Will her and her family reunite within 5 months? No, but we're getting close. 6 months. 6 months. In 6 months, you're saying that Denise and her parents will mend the rift, and they can go on from there to be a family. In the bigger picture, is everything going to work out okay as far as the family unit goes for Denise? And she's saying yes. There you go, Denise. There you go. There you are. There you go, Denise. That's something. Hey, Daisy. Hey, Daisy. Well, there you go, Denise. There's hope for you yet with your parents down the road. There'll be some awakenings and realization going on. So I wouldn't be too concerned or worried here. I know it's uncomfortable. Like, that's horrible. Probably makes you sick to your stomach. Sleepless nights, guilt, hurt, pain, and all these things. All right. Let's see what we got here. If we have anything at all, I don't know if somebody else came through or what, but Kimberly. Hi, Kim. Yes. Okay. Nice. I can certainly ask Lilith, yes. So Kimberly's question is close to my heart. She's wanting to try her hand at reading tarot cards for 2 years now. And especially since her son bought her a deck of cards at Christmas time several years ago. She wants to know, will I ever learn them and be successful doing it? Can you ask Lilith? Of course we can ask Lilith. Not a problem. Okay. Let's see, Kimberly, what we can do here. Let's find out. This is for Kimberly Lovejoy. Kimberly is playing with the idea of learning tarot. She wants to know, is it going to be worth the time, the work? Will this be the right way for her to go? I can tell you this. The only way you're going to be successful at it is you've got to put the time into it. And it's a lot. I'm not discouraging you, but be prepared. When, if you have your own channel, when the channel starts to take off and you start getting reading requests every day, every other day, before you know it, you got a list, right? You've got to throw everything into that. It's exhausting. Some people can handle the readings okay. Then there's a handful of us that every reading is extremely mentally and emotionally and intellectually and esoterically draining. Not everybody reacts that way to it, but it is draining. Because you're not dealing with physical energies here. You're dealing with the esoteric energies, the energies of the universe. They're pretty powerful. But you want to know, will this lead you to success? I can tell you it's what you want to put into it. And then the answer is, you say, well, I'll put everything I can put into it. Then yes, of course. Of course, it's a big world out there. You're going to have a lot of people that'll love you, and you have some people who won't like you at all. You just don't do it for them, or they don't connect, and blah, 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 blah. I mean, that happens for me, I'm sure. People don't usually come out and say. I've had one woman, I don't know who it was, and she said in the channel one time, doing a reading, she said, of all the readings that I've watched with you and your channel, never once has anything ever resonated for me personally, but I enjoy watching. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm watching because I enjoy watching you with the cards, but I wish it would resonate, but nothing ever has. And you can't force that. But that was a compliment. Like, I know nothing you say is going to hit me at all. Won't mean a thing to me, but I want to sit back and watch anyway. So that's okay too. Flea markets are home. Okay, yeah, you can take in a lot of business at home if you're up for that. I'm not. No, I've had my life threatened. I've had people online tell me, you'll burn in hell, and I'm going to I'll help you get there. Religious fanatics, okay, the crazy people. Not all religious people are crazy. That's not what I said. The fanatics, the nut bars, the obsessed, the one that believes all tarot readers are dark witches and they need to be burned at the stake. Threats, well, I'm going to take you out. I'll find where you live. That's going to be easy enough. I'll show right up at your door. I don't let anybody into my house. Nobody gets in my house. And I'm not afraid to use the great big old bat that's right there, too. I'm not afraid to use anything. It comes down between me and somebody else. Will I be scared? Fucking right, I would be scared. But you know what gets me? Is I get angry. And when I get angry, I'll worry about being scared after it's all said and done. So for me, it's not, I don't feel safe having strangers into my home. Little Niagara Falls. Ha ha ha. But flea markets is good if you can tolerate the distraction, because they're normally noisy, right? If you've got space in your home, the more professional that you can feel, the more seriously you're taken. I mean, if you answer, I know you don't do this, Kimberly, but I'm just saying, somebody's scheduled a reading with you, they're ringing your doorbell, it's 10:30 in the morning, you didn't feel like getting up, so you just go to the door, kind of, with your pajamas all wrinkled and still, yeah, come on in. Yeah, get your reading done. Come on. Do you know what I mean? And I wouldn't even cross the threshold. I'd say I must have the wrong house and keep on going. You remain professional. If you have a spare room where you can close the door away from the rest of the house, the family, unless you're living alone, but wherever you are, try to have a nice little cozy setup so people feel comfortable. There's all kinds of ways to go. You have to personalize it for you. So we're going to see here. Oh my God, what is wrong with you cards tonight? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, Kimberly wants to know, should she start learning to read tarot? And if she does, is she going to be successful at it? Well, King of Swords and Ambition. That's a good card. That's a good card. I would never, ever, ever, I would never discourage anybody. You feel you've got the gift or a gift where you can benefit other people, help other people search for the answers that they're looking for. Wanting to know, should I wait? Should I stay? Should I go? What should I do? If you feel you've got that gift. And basically that's what tarot is about. It's about helping people to see their future and draw to them what it is they want drawn to them. It's to help them figure out things like rifts between yourself and someone else, how to smooth it. We always aim for the best of the best a lot of the times. He's a good card. Excuse me. Oh, yes, I hear what we were going to do. We were just going to do Lilith, weren't we? Sorry about that. Okay, that's a good card. Okay, Lilith. As for Kimberly Lovejoy, Kimberly is asking, should she learn tarot and begin to practice the walk of tarot? Should Kimberly get involved with reading tarot for other people? Should she learn tarot and read for other people from her home or places like this? Will she make a success out of being a tarot reader? Whatever her measurement of success is, will she meet that? She's saying yes, yes, yes. That's what I thought too. I'd never discourage anybody from doing this. Yes. Kimberly is something for you to seriously think about. Seriously. Okay? So, there you go. Your answer is yes, 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 yes. As I said, I encourage anybody. I've actually said to somebody else, why don't you ever think about reading cards and getting a YouTube channel? And there's up things, there's down things, there's things I don't like about it. There's things I do like about it. I'll tell you, it's a pretty awesome thing that you can work at your own kitchen table, right? And be fully gainfully employed. You might as well say you work as much as you want. You're your own boss. You put in the hours you want to put in. There's some readers with their channels, they'll tell you, these are my readings, what I offer, this is what I charge, here's the times. But I only work, seriously, I only work Monday through to Friday. And I only work from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. maybe. And anything after that, you're on a waiting list and you have to wait your turn. And they stick by that because they know what it does to them. It drains them. They need something left for themselves. You know what I'm saying? They need something left for their own lives. And you need to be a very well-balanced, healthy person, especially mentally and emotionally. You have to be able to have a wide open view of people in the world. You can't have a narrow-minded view at all in tarot. The two don't go together. Or you're lying to yourself or you're lying to the other people. And your intuition, and maybe you've already developed that. I don't know. But if you haven't really put the work in, it's time to start with that now. The two go hand in hand. We all have intuition. Whether you choose to use yours or not is neither here nor there, really. You want to do Reiki? Okay. There's nothing wrong with that either. Yeah. A lot of Reiki healers get into tarot, and a lot of tarot readers get into Reiki as well. So, I wouldn't be one to talk to about that kind of stuff. I wouldn't give my own personal views on it. If you can't say something good, don't say anything at all, right? And I don't really know enough about it, but I know enough that, well, it doesn't matter what I know. It's whatever you're being drawn to. Whatever seems to spark a passion or a bit of a fire within yourself, that's what you follow through with. But she's saying yes all the way around. Get into it. With the king of swords there, he's all about being a self-starter, wanting to get to the bit before doing the work or the study. Yeah, we all want to do that. You know, I was into my third deck before I finally got this one down. I've had 5 or 6 of these Oceanics, but I was a good 3 in deep. And I wanted to learn it all overnight. You know, I respect the different decks, and what each card brings. Every deck is different, although there are the basics. And yes, we apply the basics. You know, most go by Rider-Waite deck. That's one of the first. Then there was the Crawley deck way back, long before Rider-Waite. And you know, you got your aces, that means something, and your deuces, and your threes, and then your major arcana. And there's a basic structure, and say, okay, well, the ace of cups, that's all about love, blah 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 blah. But then there's somewhere you draw the line. Not every card from every other different deck is going to match up. They don't. The basic meanings are there. The generic meaning is the connect. You say, okay, that's what that is in that deck. That's what it is in that deck, because they look very different at times. But the thing is learning each individual deck, because they all have their own twist on them. And they all offer you, each card will offer you something different depending on what deck it comes from. Go ahead, Kim. Take your time. Try doing 1-card readings for a little bit. Practice on your son, whoever else is around in the family. And that way you get to know each card individually. And eventually you'll start seeing them come up again. You go, I know what this is. I've had it 5 times. I know what this is. And then you move on. And then slowly it's all going to come together. It'll all meld together before you even know what's happening. And before you know it, you'll be saying, you know what? I got it going down. I got it going on. I'm there. I'm ready. I'm ready. And never be afraid. I used to be. Not anymore. Give a damn. Don't be afraid to use the book that comes with your deck, whatever your deck should be. Back in the day, before YouTube, we're talking before computers. And I'd be 18, 19, 20 years old. We did have local tarot readers, and you would go to their home, is what you would do. You'd make an appointment, you keep your appointment, knock, 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 ring the doorbell, and they go, Natalie, and I'd say, yes, come right in. Take you in, sit you down in a nice room that's all set up for that and everything. And one of the things we would look for, we wouldn't say it out loud, but we all knew. We'd look for the deck of cards on her desk, on her table, and then we'd go, where's the book? We'd look for it. And a good tarot reader always had her book right there at her side so that it could be seen. And there have been a few times where you get your reading and you go, no way. Oh, that's got to be wrong, or you're wrong. And she'd say, well, no, I'm not. One moment. And she'd find the card that she was working on that you didn't believe in, and she could show it to you. So when we would see the book out, we'd go, she's the real deal. Yes, she's intuitive. We're sure she's intuitive. She's got the gift, but she's got that damn book to back her up too. So, I mean, it brings more comfort to the queer. Some people get turned off by a book, But I'll tell you one thing I don't do is buy cards. Well, okay, the Oracle Mermaids, they have them. But there's a lot of regular tarot cards, right? And they've got a whole paragraph written at the bottom of what the card's all about. Like right at the bottom, right out in the open. It comes that way when you buy them. And some people, even on YouTube, will go, oh, you got the King of Swords, blah, 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 blah. So there you go. That's what you, and they literally, and there's nothing else that goes into it. Nothing. I feel sorry for them. Hey, we've all got the gift. We all have many gifts, but it's up to you to tap into that and unlock it and bring it up and forward and make it part of the air that you breathe every day. I can't even put a time on it, but I constantly am constantly in conversation with the universe. Truly, truly am. So let's see who we've got up next here. I wish you the best of luck. I really do. If you ever get stuck or you need advice, you feel free to ask me. Kimberly, okay? You just feel free. Now I'm hearing ding, 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 and I'm not seeing anything in here. Let me refresh my PayPal. That could be it too. No, it's not it. I'm coming. Ah. Okay. And where was this at? Huh. So, okay, yeah, we're kind of like up in the air here now. There's no wait time right now. If anybody wants their card read, they want me to pull a card, now's the time. There's no more wait. I just finished with Kimberly. She was the last on the list for this moment. Anyways, so. But I tell you, being a tarot reader, it takes discipline. It takes a study. Huh. You're welcome. You're welcome, Kim. I see some people asking random questions. These are called mini readings. I wish people really, you would take the time to read the intro, the introduction, the title of what this live stream is about. Okay? They're mini readings. It says very clearly, short and sweet and to the point. Any donation equals one card pulled for one question. So, it's the way it is. These are not free readings, but at least I'm not attaching a certain amount. I let you choose what you think it's worth. So, and let me tell you, that range is wide. It is wide. Let me tell you, some people blow me right away. Always so grateful, but they blow me away at the same time, with the same thing. Just fine, thank you, June. How are you? Well, yeah, I do. All the monthly readings are free. They're all free. So when I do, like, the monthlies for January that went by, they're all free. I don't charge for that. That's public. But these are mini readings. I know some other readers are starting to do them now, but they're putting a price on their cards. $5, $10, $20, whatever it is, right? To pull a card, maybe two, something, and just say whatever you feel it's worth. I won't be insulted. I will be insulted, though, if it's anything, don't send me 50 cents because I'm not, no. I'm worth more than that. All right, I've been at this way too long to be insulted in that way. Don't take advantage, because if I feel you're taking advantage of me and the situation, I won't even see your name from now on. You can come and go as you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? There's a point. There's a line. There's a very fine line to be crossed. But I mean, he used to do general readings too, monthly but weekly. He always did the weekly, and I mean, that's out into the public, right? It's out to the public, and he never charged for that either. So, about personal, the minute you want to ask a personal question of a tarot reader, it's going to cost you something. It's going to cost something. And if anybody's doing them for free, then they should be telling you, I'm doing them absolutely for free for practice. So ask me a question and see how we do. And that goes on too for the brand new, the rookies, right? But you wouldn't see a seasoned tarot reader saying, I'm just going to give everything away for free. I'm going to sit here 14 hours a day, 7 days a week, and just do nothing else. No, everybody's time is very, very valuable. This is my bread and butter. It is my gift, yes. No different than a doctor going to college, university to get a PhD. Okay, so I don't have a PhD, but this is my specialty. Okay? And I give everything that I have to give to it, right? And it's got to be worth something. Otherwise, you got to put a price. If you don't put a price on stuff, you get every nut bar in the world coming through your door. People get real weird. And I mean out there flipping weird. But by geez, if they had to pay $60 for a reading, they wouldn't even think about it. They wouldn't even think. They'd just say, no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. This kind of a thing, right? Never a dull moment, I'll tell you that. Never, ever, ever a dull moment. So, I haven't watched any other readers in so long. I mean, I'm sure they're all doing them differently than the last time that I seen them. There you go. Some readers, they want $25, if not more, for one question. So everybody wants everything for free. And you know what? You can even, I used to give them out when I was younger for free. I never charged anybody anything when I was like 19. Didn't charge anybody, and people were bloody. Oh my God. And I couldn't even walk home after work, and they'd be coming out. Can you pull some cards for me later? Come over for tea. And I'd try to make the time and go over. I never charged anybody anything. Never. But things are very different this day. Now we have the computers, personal computers. We've got the internet and all that good stuff that goes with it. Just bear with me for a moment. Oh my goodness. Oh, jeez. I'm getting old. I got one leg that acts up once in a while. Just give me a minute to stand on it so I can get across the room. It takes being a tarot reader, when you get busy, man, it's hard to balance things out. You get exhausted. You get burned out real easy. Real easy. If you're being true to your craft and if you're the real deal, it takes a lot of energy. All kinds of it. I've seen some weird things happen. I've met some incredible people. Unbelievable. All over the world. And I'd be saying, I didn't know people could do that from there. Kind of thing, right? So, yes, sir. I'll just be a moment, people. Now, when you start, I think you guys can hear me. When you start to grow a following and you get subscribers, if that's the case, you start getting busy. And everybody still wants everything for free. At that point, you will wake up and see really how this is going to work. But I'll tell you, you'll meet some incredible people and have some incredible experiences I have. And they're not ending anytime soon. Put it that way. They are not ending anytime soon. So I get the best of both worlds. And I'm very grateful for the gifts that I have and that I'm able to utilize them to help support myself. It just takes so darn much out of a person. I've had readings from all over the world you would not believe. The places and the people that I've read for. It's just unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, Chris there from Minnow Pond, is he doing live now? Does he do live streams now? Like everybody else is starting to do? Thank you so much, June. And Jennifer, she's a traffic cop. That's too funny. Excuse me. Okay, so, all right, I thought I heard a ping, but let me go in and look. I'm hearing somebody is... Yes. All righty. I've got two new ones here. Okay, Faith Alibi, who ran? You're up. Faith Alibi, who ran, and I need your question. The next person after her, Samantha Sleep. Samantha, you're after Faith. Is Faith here? There she is. What's your question, Faith? Thank you, June. Appreciate it. I just need Faith's question, and then we can get started on it. Did you have a specific question, Faith, or you just want me to pull a general card and see what comes up? I must be lagging or something. Somebody's lagging. You're waiting on surgery. Okay. Well, I get the call soon. All right, Faith, one moment. Let's see what we can get for you here. Let's see what Tarot's going to bring up. Faith is awaiting surgery, and she's waiting for the phone call, and well, that comes soon. Faith is waiting on surgery. She's just waiting for the phone call to tell her when to be, where to be. Let's see. That's for guidance and direction for Faith. Is the call coming from the hospital soon for Faith's surgery? waiting for that green light to go. Will it come soon? We'll pull a card just for the hell of it. That's really a question for Lilith, and we'll ask her as well. Well, it shows you're waiting for something. You got a 4. It's a 4 cups. I don't like that 4. That's the only one I don't like in the cup suit, is this 4, because when this 4 arrives in a reading, it's often because you're feeling dissatisfied with some aspect of your life, but you don't know what you need to bring it to feel to a happier place. In relationships, this card can reveal a boredom phase. And if you're looking for love or work, you may believe that there's nothing or no one out there for you. You may be retreating into yourself rather than reaching out for what you need. Advice: look for inspiration, renew your faith that life can bring you what you need. Keywords can be stagnation, despondency, disillusion, self-protection, a need for change, stubbornness, and rigidity. I'm going to check with, where's my selenite? There it is. Okay. What a mess. All right, Lilith. This is for Faith. She's waiting for the phone call to let her know her surgery date, where to go and when to be and all that stuff. Is that phone call coming in soon for Faith? Is it coming in very, very soon for... What? It's not coming soon? She's not moving much, but she's moving. Do you mean that the wait's going to be longer than what she's expecting it to be? Is the wait going to be longer than she expected it to be? Okay, hold on. She's cold. Why are you cold? Bear with me. She gets like this. It's not often, though. Once in a blue moon. It's like I don't know what it is. It's like she's lost her energy. Faith is waiting for the phone call to come in to tell her when her surgery is going to be. She's waiting for a call on the date of her surgery. She's been waiting. Is the call going to come in soon? There we go. Now she's awake. She was cold. Is that call coming in soon for Faith? It is. Can we get a ballpark on when the surgery date is going to be? Is it going to happen within, let's say, the next 2 weeks? Will she get the call within 2 weeks? No. Longer? Will she get the call within 4 weeks for her surgery date? Will she get the call within 3 weeks? No. 4 weeks. 4 weeks, Faith, is what we're looking at. Okay. There you go, Faith. 4 weeks. That's what she's saying. Oh. Samantha, sleep. You are up next, my dear. And here's your question. Is Samantha here? Step up front and center, Samantha. Her question is, will I get a new job in the coming months? Thanks. Appreciate everything you do. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Please come back and let us know. We like to get the backstory, for sure, Faith. Okay, for Samantha, is she going to get a job in the coming months? Samantha going to be landing a new job within the coming months? Let's see. Samantha going to be getting a new job within the coming months. Coming for Samantha. She wants a job. She's going to get that within the next coming months. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Stewie, chew with your mouth closed. I can hear you over here grinding away on the food. Lord, what a noisy eater for a kitty. Okay, is there a job coming for Samantha? And when? Nice card. Good, there you are. Okay, Samantha, great. There's the card that I pulled, which is a good card. Really a good card. He's all about order. Making sense of things, cleaning things up, getting things in order. Your house, your life. King of the Ocean it is. See what we got here. I like him an awful lot. In some capacity, sometimes you want so badly to get everything in order that even the unpleasant things like falling out with people, arguments, debates, this kind of a thing, you'll even want to set those to right. You don't want anything upsetting this balance. The King of the Ocean is a symbol of order. He's fantastic. What a majestic man. If chaos has ruled recently, know that order and balance will soon be restored. If any of your boundaries have been crossed, you'll be able to reassert your territory, and for this reason, he reveals an end to disputes. At home, you'll soon be getting more organized, and at work, good leadership and management will reign. As a person, the king is the ideal partner, or he stands for a father figure. The advice is it's time to get your work and your finances and your home in order. Take control to protect your assets because you've got the power to do so. Keywords are focus, protection, wisdom, organization, authority, leadership, boundaries. What I'm hearing here is you getting your ducks in a row. That's what you call getting things in order. I need to use Lilith for this question. Okay, Sammy, I'm going to use Lilith here. This is for Sammy. Sammy's looking for work. Is she going to find a job placement within the next, we'll be really out there, we'll say 6 months. Will Sammy find employment within the next 6-month period? Here she goes. And she's saying absolutely. Okay, can we get a little closer maybe sooner? Could it happen in 5 months? Could Sammy find a new place of employment within 5 months? Could this happen within 5 months? Let's try 4 months. Will she find a job within the next 4 months? I want to go earlier. Will she find a job within the next 3 months? Will she find a job within the next 2 months? Okie dokie, 3 months it is. Is she going to be happy with this, with what comes through for her? Is she going to be happy with the job? Starting a whole new phase. So we're looking within 3 months. And it'll be something that you'll be really good at. You're not going to feel over the top challenged here. You'll be challenged learning the ropes, learning the ways, but you over the top, you almost wish you were a little more challenged. You enjoy what you're doing, but you're wondering if you're going to get tired or bored of it. So it might be wise to keep looking. Everything says that you're going to be happy with your job, but will Sammy be able to work this job around her family? Will she be able to work this in with her family life as well? Again, it's good. It's a good vibration going on here for you. There you go. There shouldn't be any reason why you should have any trouble making that balance between home, family, and job. There shouldn't be really any problems with that. Okay. Best of luck to you. Within 3 months, here it's coming. It's coming. Thank you so much, Sammy. Thank you, my dear. And thank you for being here as well. You're very appreciated. Thank you. The next reading that's coming up here is for Hartenstein. Oh my goodness, Rebecca, that's very generous of you. Thank you. Goodness sakes. Okay. What's your question, Rebecca? Are you here, Rebecca? I'm assuming that Rebecca's probably typing her question out. Okay, I see her question. No, wait now. That's not. Rebecca Hartenstein. Or Hartenstein, I guess it would be. Hartenstein. Is Rebecca Smith Rebecca Hartenstein as well? Oh, I hate the difference in the names. I must be lagging. Oh my goodness. There goes my thing. I don't see my question again. Geez, that bugs me. Who's that? Sabatis. How many names does she have? Oh my God. I'm lagging. I've got to be lagging. You smoke cigarettes too. Okay, I have to scroll all the way. Yeah, and I'm not seeing it. I see what happens if you don't wait. And I know you didn't know this, but next time if you come back, right? Just wait until they say, okay, Rebecca, you're up. And then you put your question in, because now what I got to do, by the time you get this message, I'll already find it because there's lagging going on here. So I've got to go and scroll. I got to scroll back. I got to take the time to scroll back and look for your question. Facebook's not operating very cooperatively either. Nobody hears me tonight. She had more than one question about her hubby. She had something else in there, and I got to go back and find it. Because if we're in real time like we're supposed to be, I would tell her, could you please just repost it again? I can't even find it. There was a whole bunch. She had several questions, something about court. Jesus. Okay. Could you please copy and paste your question again back at the beginning so I can see it? I can't, I'm looking at the screen too long, too much. And for me to find a question, it just makes me dizzy. If you could go back to your question wherever you post and just copy it and then paste it back in again at the bottom here. Sorry. While you're doing that, I'm going to try to find myself a glass of something cold to drink. Oh, here we go again. Jesus. Jennifer, see if she'll repaste the question so I can see it and I don't have to look and search for it. Oh, there goes my head again. Get in there. Hi, sweetie. You're awake, are you? Mommy's not quite done yet, baby. I'll be done real soon. Yes. You watch for Tommy. Tommy's coming. Tommy's coming in a minute. You go watch for Tommy. Have a kiss? Kisses? Oh, that's a good kiss. That's a good boy. Okay, you gotta make room for me. At least let me sit on the edge. I don't want to sit on you. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Are you on Facebook, Rebecca? Yeah, 3-part question. See, I don't. There it is. How should I approach court tomorrow? Does true love exist for me? Should I resurrect my marriage? All right, there. That's better. Thank you, Jennifer. Lifesaver. This is for Rebecca. Rebecca Smith. And she's wanting to know, how should she approach court tomorrow? And what you're basically, well, you approach court the way you're told to, right? But you're basically saying, where should your frame of mind be? Does true love exist? Or should I try to resurrect my marriage? Whoops. What frame of mind or mindset should Rebecca have going into court tomorrow? Is there such a thing as true love in her life? Or should she just reconcile, try to rebuild her marriage again? I'm going to cut right here, Rebecca. Let's see, my dear. Oh, wow. Well, now. I got goosebumps. You got a fantastic card. Whatever you're going into court for, you can rest assured, relax. Go in with all the due respect that a court deserves. Here, I'm going to be real blunt here because you're female. Okay, and I know what it's like. Same thing, same thing. You go into a courtroom and everything's about facts and documents. Nowhere in the paperwork or in that atmosphere of a courtroom do emotions come into play. And if they do, that's not a good thing. You being the female part of this, people half expect you to become emotional, distraught, upset, angry, cry, and all that. And the minute a woman does that, she's discredited right off. Is that crazy? It may be crazy, but that's the way that it works. It's wrong, but that's the way that it works. It's infuriating, but that's the way that it works. You have to keep this poker face and this demeanor, a calm, self-controlled demeanor about you. Makes you more credible in a courtroom, especially if you're going for legal separation here. If that's what the court is about, the more you hold yourself together, the greater respect you'll be given. You'll be seen as somebody that's competent, somebody that has logic, somebody that's well balanced and in self-control. The court will lean more in your favor. And if things don't go completely in your favor, you can't just have an outburst. You can't let that go. You really have to, that's okay, because I was going to ask you to send it to me in Facebook. I don't need that now. So, that's great. Thank you anyway. Yeah, I think so. Awesome, guys. Hey, Jen. So, wow. So yeah, you've got to kind of like keep that in, go towards court with no expectations. Let it just flow to you and let it come to you, since you really don't have a lot of control over that anyway, is where I'm coming from. But you got a great card. Thank you so much. You got a beautiful card here. You got the ace. Look at this. I'm feeling, as far as your court goes, for you, there's a victory here. You're coming out on the winning end of something. I can tell you that right now. In order to get this Ace of Swords is unbelievable. Where am I? Swords. Usually surrounds, you're waiting for a decision to come down. Okay? You're waiting for a decision to come down. That's what the Ace is revealing. And it is also going to be a benefit to you. You will benefit from a very smart decision that's going to lead to immediate victory. If you've been beset by uncertainty or delays to your plans, this Ace shows a breakthrough as you cut through confusion to win power and to win success. In relationships, you make a positive new beginning. The card is also a sign of mental clarity, so you are very sharp-witted. There may be a legal victory here, or the triumph in an argument or a debate. The advice, use your intelligence, and victory will be yours. The keywords here are beginnings, decisions, action, clarity, determination, solutions, and ideas. Wow, what a card. I wouldn't worry about court too much. You're not going to be real upset coming out of there, obviously. There is a decision going to be weighed down, and it's going to work in your favor. So this is something that's really, really, really great. It really is great for you. Now, card's also stating that there is new beginnings in relationships. We're going to dig into that a little bit further. They keep changing the cigarette packages, and I don't know what's up with that. That's weird. Brand new package. New ones all the time. And it's a combination trying to figure them out to get into them. Baby mummy's going to be done a lot sooner than you think she is. And then we'll sit up and we'll curl up and we'll watch some Ice Road Truckers. Huh? You want to do that? That's pretty cool, huh? Okay, what we want to do, okay, we want to, hold on. Okay, Rebecca, let me see here. Those aren't the right brand. That's why they're different. They got their own brand. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, so what I want to know right off the get-go is, Lilith, that Rebecca's going to court tomorrow, and is she going to come out a happy camper? Is that courtroom, the decisions being handed down, going to work in her favor? She's not. Look how straight she is. Look how strong and straight she is. Oh, wow. You're going to be happy. You'll be happy. Okay, stop there for one moment. So that solves that. Second question. Is there such a thing as true love coming for Rebecca? Is there true love coming in her future? Is this her husband? The true love, is this her husband? Are they going to reconcile their differences? She's saying yes to everything. So they're going to work on their marriage. They're going to reconcile their marriage. Is this going to be in the best interest of Rebecca to reconcile her marriage? She's saying yes. There you go, Rebecca. There you go. Oh, God. Yeah, I know they are, but they're not my brand. I don't smoke classics. Classic Select. I smoke smooth. John Player smooth. I guess beggars can't be choosers. So anyways, Rebecca, it's all looking good for you. Keep your cool in court. And a decision's going to go in your favor. So it's going to lead you to immediate victory. You're going to walk out with some kind of a win under you, which is wonderful. Intimacy, yes. True love, yes. Saying, and Lilith is saying it's with your husband. Okay, thank you so much, Rebecca. It was a pleasure. I have Kim Walsh here, and Kim is in here twice, back to back. So if Kim Walsh could just step forward and give us her question. Let me see. You must be Kim Walsh. Are you Kim Hostel? You sent in 2 donations. They were both $1 each. Okay, what's your question? And I think you're welcome, Rebecca. It was my pleasure, really, and I'm real happy for you that you got, well, the best card so far in this reading tonight. You got the best one. What was I going to say? Jennifer, maybe we could close her down after this last one with Kimberly. Right on, sister. She didn't hesitate. Okay, Kimberly, what's your questions, dear? Thank you to everybody that took part here this evening. Thank you very much. Did my baby's daddy hook up with my sister? All right, wow. Oh, boy. Kimberly wants to know. Kimberly Walsh wants to know. Oh, boy. If the father of her child hooked up with her sister, what on... What? Get the hell out of my screen. There we go. Jeez, that was rude. Okay, Kimberly wants to know if the father of her baby, she been messing around with Kimberly's sister. Talk about keeping it in the family, right? Those aren't the right cigarettes, eh? They're not the right cigarettes. They gave you the wrong ones. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Is Kimberly's the father of Kimberly's baby? Is he messing around with Kimberly's sister? We need some answers here. And did your baby catch them? Well, let's take a cut here and see what's going on. Let's see what's going on for you. I usually find good things to say about this card, but in this case, whether it's good or whether it's bad is neither here nor there. What it is, we've got the 10. It's a 10. It's the ending of something major. I'm hearing a little on the traumatic side. It is the 10 of Swords. Something's coming to an end here. Give me a moment. You're going all over the board on me now, Kimberly. We'll make that your second question, all right? If he's the father of your baby or not, well, we're going to leave that at the second question. But the first question, not everybody knows who the father of their babies is. That's all cool. We're not here to judge her. That's her business. But and some people don't. You know, they have an idea, usually between one or two people, right? I've known a few women that they weren't sure who the father was. That's what happens when you're really young. And you get into the stuff that you maybe, well, you learn lessons as you go, I guess. Here we go with the generic meaning for the 10 of Swords. All right. This 10 is the final number card of the Swords, and it is the summing up. It is an ending, usually involving some degree of drama. This can come as a shock, or it could come as a relief, as you see the situation or relationship for what it is or what it was, and it cannot develop and it cannot grow. However unwanted this card may be when it arrives in your reading, it does tell you the truth and helps you to see what needs to be released. Here's the advice. You're to walk away and drop it. Let go. Pull yourself away from that drama. Don't be a part of it. Focus on your present. Focus on the now. Don't dwell on the past, on what's already happened. You can't go back and you can't undo it. Don't feed your energy into something that you cannot change. Do you need to go through the motions of acceptance? Absolutely. Do you need to allow the pain to come in if you're hurt by this? Absolutely. You need to see the reality and the truth so that you can move forward beginning now rather than wallowing in something that you should not be in. All right? This is not going to be, I mean, if a big dramatic scene comes out of it between you and your sister, that's not good. And if that's happening, there's more problems there than just this guy. There's more problems that run deeper for a sister to get involved with her sister's father of her child. That's a little twisted, and that's unethical. It's immoral. It's just not right in any way, shape, or form. It's wrong all the way around. The shame here is you lose the guy, you lose your sister as well. That relationship with the guy is not going anywhere. That's the summing up. It's also the summing up of you making sense of the truth. Oh, she's no aid to you. This is horrible. That's sickening. That's just sick. You know, you may have to, may I ask how old your sister is? How old is she now? Somebody's lagging here. It's just that I want to get a mental picture of her maturity, was what I wanted to know her age for. But like I said, this may be unwanted to you, this card. But when it comes into your reading, it's here to tell you the truth, and it helps you to see what needs to be released. She's exactly 1 year older than I am, and I'm 33. She's old enough to know better. So that's a character trait with her. She's got something wrong going on up here. Okay? She's not paying you any sisterly favors or concern either. I don't like talking this way. I don't like putting a rift or encouraging a rift between family members. All I can say is from here on out, Kimberly, you need to think about you and push her out of your mind altogether. Okay? And you maybe could be a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? Assertive. I was going to say aggressive, but that's not it. Assertive. You need to be more assertive when it comes to your own life and within your own happiness, within your own peace of mind. Okay. You need to walk away and let it all go. And you need to focus on your present and on your baby. Don't give any more energy to what was, what happened. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't give any more energy to it. Keywords are completion and release, drama, transformation, victimhood, and there's truth and shock in here, all right? That's a bit of a roller coaster right there. Let me pull the last card here, the next card, and I'm thinking that's the last one. Let's see. Yes, that's the last one. Okay, this is the last question to know. If the so-called guy in question is the father to her baby, the one that's messing around with her sister, the man that's messing around with Kimberly's sister, is he the father to her baby? Wow, that's sad. Hold on. Get an answer to your question. The man in question between the sisters here, is he the father of Kimberly's baby? I should have just asked Lilith on that one. Is it yes or no? It's pretty, but we'll give it this. I'm gonna cut. Four Swords in recovery. Yeah, I bet you're going to need a recovery after all of this. Almost done, baby. Yes, I am, sweetie. I'm almost finished, baby. I'm kisses. Mwah. Oh, you give the best wet, sloppy kisses. I tell ya. Four Swords recovery, and you're going to need it. You need to take a rest and a break to get your psyche back in place, to get your mentality, your mental health into a good place. And you need to start to look towards the future and do a long-term look. Where do I want to be in 10 years from now? What is it that I really, really want? Be realistic, remain grounded is what you need to do here. Let me see here. It's your last card. You're going to need this break, and that card brings that right up right off the get-go, that now is the time for a break. The break may be your choice, or it could be imposed upon you as you take time away from work or a relationship or a stressful commitment. This quiet time is necessary and an opportunity to look after yourself, to rest, to recuperate, and to enjoy a more gentle pace of life. Once there's no more questions hanging in the air, once the truth is out there, you can take a very big, deep cleansing breath and say, okay, now that I know what's going on, I know where I'm going. Now that I know what I have to do for you and for your baby and not for anybody else's benefit. You need to enjoy a more gentle pace of life. The Four also shows that some of your plans may need to go on hold. Advice is accept that this is how things need to be just now, and you will make progress when the time is right. Your keywords are in action, time away, taking a relationship break, healing, peace, stillness, and rest. And now we're going to turn to Lilith, and this will be the last swing of the night. Good for you. Where did my son? It's right in front of me. I didn't see it. All right. Now, we're going to ask the big question. Still within the parameters of Kimberly's reading. The man in question that was with Kimberly, and now he's messing around with her sister, probably because the sister came on to him more than likely. The thing is, the baby, Kimberly's baby. The man in question, here we go. Is he the father of Kimberly's child? The man in question between the two sisters, is he the father of Kimberly's child? She's saying yes. Yep. Wow. There you go, Kimberly. She didn't even hesitate. There was no even thinking about it. And you can be. It's up to you. It's completely up to you. You can be better than them put together, far better. You will supersede your sister, and all she can do is dream and have regrets down the road, is what we're going to see with her. So yes, that's what we're hearing here. He is the father. Maybe down the road, if you can afford it, you can always get a DNA test, right? You've got a good head on your shoulders. You clarified some things here tonight. You already knew. You just needed to hear it again. You needed to hear it confirmed. I'm wishing you the best of the best for you and your baby. All right? And good things are coming. You put yourself first for the sake of you and your child. And you'll be surprised. When you better yourself, there's going to be a gulf of space between you and your sister. So far removed. So far removed. It's sad that it has to be that way. It's sad that she has to be that way. It's just wrong. There's nothing right about it. And the guy, what a schmuck. I'm sorry, but the guy's a schmuck. Who does that? Who does that? It goes to show that there wasn't much serious there for you. That's for sure. He's just having fun. He can go around and brag and go, yeah, I had both sisters. Sick bastard. It'll come back on him, though. Karma's a real bitch at times. She doesn't have anything personal at stake that she doesn't feel. She just sees where the balance needs to be placed. You are going to be whatever you want yourself to be. Live up to your own expectations and your own abilities as well. So, that's it, everybody. We're done. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good luck to you, everybody. Kim, everybody. All of you. The best of the best of the best of luck coming to you. Always lead with your heart, with good intentions. You know right from wrong. You know good from evil. What side are you going to walk on? Remember, for every action, there's a reaction. There's a give and a take. There's always got to be a balance. There's always a connection there, no matter what it is that we do. What? Oh, Kimberly, no. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a triangle. Talk about a family affair. I suppose that stuff's out there more than we realize it is, Things like this happen. I don't want to live in a world like that. I really don't want to live in a world like that, where that kind of smut. It's smut that's going on. Somebody can't come and tell me about, love, and then they're doing that on the side. Oh, and they're not kids. They know better. They should know better, right? Oh my God. They're not, you're way above them. You're ahead of them. Kimberly, you really are. Wow. That's crazy. These people don't know what devotion and commitment are all about, I guess. And you do, and you're the one with the problem, right? Yeah. You're the one that ends up being, that's the way they'll look at you. You're the one with the problem. You know, that's just wrong on so many levels. That's called having no integrity. That's called about somebody living based on their ego alone. And usually with a man like that, they don't change, eh? They don't see the good side. They see what they're doing is they're right. Just go forth and spread their seed everywhere, right? There's somebody out there for you, Kimberly. And you know what? When you get to meet that person, when you get involved, they're nothing like your sister or the guy. They're going to look at what you came from and what you made of yourself. And they're going to respect you more than anything else. They'll say, you really dug yourself out of a mud hole. Well, how did you ever do that? Because you do it. You can do it. It can be done. Thank you very much, Kimberly. Appreciated your presence here tonight. And I wish you the best of the best. There isn't one anybody here that's not going to wish you the best. You look after you and your baby. That's one thing. And being productive and growing and moving forward. I finally got a peek at the moon up there tonight. Haven't seen her for the last couple nights. And you will. You don't let them influence you or affect your moods, affect your thoughts, affect your plans. Neither one of them are worth it. You leave them in the hands of karma and you take care of you, moving forward and moving up all the time, all the way. So we're sending you the best of wishes. All right, everybody. I hope you guys all enjoyed your readings this evening. There you go. All part of the same tribe. You've got some ethics about you. You've got some pride. These people, your sister and this guy, they have no pride. They don't know what that's like. They have no idea what pride is. You know, as long as they're in playing a game and somebody's going to, you know what, you leave them to themselves and their own devices, they'll hurt each other. They'll take care of each other, but not in the way they expect. Thank you, Jen. Night, Kim. And it's okay about that message you sent me. I just didn't get back to you. No, oh, I did, didn't I? I think I did. Anyway, I don't blame you. Oh, I'm gonna go. Yes, I am. Okay, we're gonna say goodnight, everybody, and hope to see you all back here. We've got some weather coming in this week, and it might be the end of my manifestation, but I'm gonna keep working on it. Managed to have an open winter so far. It's worked. You're welcome. In my backyard, anyway, in my neck of the woods. We haven't had a real major snowstorm as of yet, and we're halfway through January. That's amazing. I want to keep that record up. You're welcome. You're very, very welcome, Kimberly. Who are you speaking to? B-Day. B-Day Rush? Who are you asking where they're from? Oh, you must be talking to me. And you think I'm in the States? Not in the States. I'm not American. I'm in Canada. I'm in Upper Canada is where I'm at. If you know and are familiar with your state of Maine, right? It's an hour's drive that way. So basically almost a border town kind of thing. Yeah. Your state of Maine, we border right on that up at this end of the country. Yeah. But we're above, even higher than Maine is. So, but yeah, it's the way the land's laid out. I'm getting hungry. Readings always make me hungry. Be prepared, Kim. Kimberly, Lovejoy, be prepared. Be prepared. Watch your appetite, your waistline. Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it, Kimberly? Yeah, we're getting Harry and Meghan. We have a Sussex, New Brunswick, and we have there's this online magazine, and they're all about satire. And they said the Duke and Duchess of Sussex will be moving to Sussex, New Brunswick, which is our roar. They're not going to be living there. It was just, trying to lead people on. Oh, Kim, when you get reading, after, I don't know, it happens to a lot of us. I've heard other readers. Two things that'll hit you. One is the fatigue. As soon as your camera goes off, the fatigue. The other thing is after you read and we put out all that energy, you're hungry every time. As soon as the camera goes off, I have to go eat. It's crazy. Just even some little thing like toast and a cup of tea or something like that to take that edge off. So just giving you fair warning. Giving you fair warning for sure. Anyways, guys, my hips are starting to ache. I've been sitting here too long. I'd love to just sit and chat, but I am sore. So I'm going to get off for now, but I do wish you all, the readings were all a little on the heavy side tonight. The cards were not what I thought they were going to be. We have nights like some nights the readings are fantastic. They really are. And Jennifer and I will get off and we'll shut everything. We'll go back into chat alone with each other, and even she'll say, "What a great night! What great readings! Everybody had a nice reading. That was wonderful." Tonight, not so much. Tonight was a little more serious, a little more life-like, real life, you might say. But anyways, I do always, Jennifer and I both, we think of a lot of you often, the ones that come back, and always wanting the best of the best for everybody, because we believe in the balance and we believe in karma as well. Yes, I know. Isn't that something? Same thing. It was like no matter what, right? The only really good card that came up was that Ace of Swords there for Kimberly. That was it. The rest of the cards were, boys, they were pretty serious. Very serious. Anyways, we're going to say goodnight. I would like you all to keep the peace in, okay? That's for you. You hold that in, that's for you. That's going to make you the better person that you're becoming. So you hold in that goodness. And at the same time, because there's enough to go around, you share your love and your light with everybody that you encounter. Even strangers. Some small little good deed. Put yourself out there a bit. The universe sits up, it takes notice of all that. Because you're living beneath the microscope of the universe, you're under its watchful eye. It knows what you're all about inside and out. You can't lie. You can't make anything up because it knows. So live your life with integrity. Do right away from wrong. Do good away from evil. And you'll be okay. As long as everything the way you think, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you interact, if it's always coming from a place of good intentions, It's like physics. There's a balance there. You can't go wrong. You could never end up in a mess or go wrong if you're coming from a place of pure intentions. Remember that. We'll see you all the next time we get back. Like I said, we got weather rolling in. I don't know if I'm going to be back and do it tomorrow night in case I can't get back on Thursday and Friday, but we'll see. We'll play it out. Thank you all. Thank you all for being there. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate your donations, your time, and your very giving and loving and patient nature. Goodbye, everybody. Coming to you from Chance Harbor, New Brunswick, and Upper Canada, home to the highest tides in the world, right here in my backyard, the beautiful Bay of Fundy. Take care, everybody. Have a care. And we'll just say good night for now.